So it seems I haven't made myself clear with the other video, while some of you, two of you to be precise, misunderstood me, understandably so. I feel like I should make a follow-up video, recorrecting and adding on to my beliefs. No, I didn't say that art has no value. I said that monetarily and practically, in a utilitarian sense, art has no tangible value, but I emphasize on how I said that it was an act of creativity, that I try to divert from financial and utilitarian values since I believed that art is freedom and for soothing the conscious and the subconscious. This brings me to a related topic. Many people on social media and IRL have been critiquing art like modern or abstract art. I can assume this stance comes from a place of thwarted justice. Whilst I can understand the reason why somebody would be upset over somebody finding value in a Jackson Pollock painting, since to the average person it looks like random paint splatters. And whilst there are many unrecognized, like really objectively skillful artists, I must disagree on the premise of them not being worth something or not deserving this following or this success that they found in their niche. As I stated before, art has no objective value. It's subjective. What you believe is useful, what you believe is useful to yourself, what you believe is soothing for yourself. So assigning value that is objective like skill is fundamentally moronic in this subject. Therefore, it is in the eyes of the beholder to assign value. If you find it worth something, even if it's an abstract painting, if you see it as worth something, then it is. And no other person has the right or is entitled to saying what or who we should assign value to as people. Once you come to understand this as an artist and as a person, only then will you truly be free in expression. Write that book that you wanted to write. Draw that favorite anime character that you think is cool or hot. Don't be afraid of the skill level, since that isn't what inherently matters. What matters is your enjoyment of it. I have also been shackled by the idea that skill is required to tell a story. However, I have too many stories to tell. To wait for skill to waltz in the room is moronic. Skill is built through attempting to tell those stories, and who knows, many books who are objectively less skillful than War and Peace or the Brothers Karamazov. In a literary sense, they still retain a massive audience. Basically, what I'm saying is skill doesn't really matter, and people will find you. If you want people, you will find people. If you want art, you will find art, but I do not believe that you should chase people. You should chase your own enjoyment, and if you enjoy it, you are not unique on this earth. Somebody else will also enjoy what you enjoy, since we are all humans. And now that I skim through my memory, almost if not all of the examples that come to mind are less skillful than those books I have listed. But we still find them valuable. My favorite drawing that I ever made is a drawing I created in 22 October 2022, Alone Together. To this day, I don't understand why I put so much value and hold this drawing in such high regard in my own mind, yet I find myself subconsciously doing so anyway. Even if the skill is bad, even if it's unpolished and the brushwork is lacking. I believe that in that moment I captured a feeling that was fleeting and so sublime in my own mind that I can no longer capture it again. Alone Together reminds me of a fleeting feeling that I might never capture again. This is why it's invaluable to me, despite its imperfections. While I understand that this may seem cringe when said out loud, but I believe I had put my soul on the canvas that day. And the irony is that drawing was started just to show to a friend of mine how perspective works. I first created the lamp, but look what came out. I let myself flow on the canvas with no regard for shame or value. Even to this day, I barely remember its process. Whilst I can look at the time-lapse, I don't have it registered in my memory. I couldn't authentically recreate that ever again. I will create something else, perhaps even better, but that is still a creation that I hold in high regard. Even with the soul on the canvas, a fleeting feeling and a lot of time and dedication, especially for that time, it was my most advanced drawing to that day. Yet still I gained little to no recognition, nobody even cared. But I did, and that is all that matters. So draw your own little alone together, make your own North Star to guide you along your own life and journey. I hope this video helped you. I hope after this that you will get the inspiration and motivation to get up and pick up whatever you felt or wanted to do in a long time, and actually tried it without feeling shame or feeling inadequate. I hope I helped. In the end, art is about capturing moments that may only mean something to you. And that's enough. Take care and have a nice day.